storyteller, family entertainer. Welcome, I'm so glad you could join us. I know we can't be at the library right now, but Jessamine County Library patrons, it's great that we can bring the library to you. Thanks for having me. Oh, before we get started, since my name is Chris Fascione, why don't we go with Mr. Chris? Go ahead and say, hello, Mr. Chris. Hi, everyone. Oh, now say it en español, in Spanish. Hola, Señor Chris. Muy bien. Now, en français, in French. Bonjour, Monsieur Chris. Très bien, très bien. Now say it with a British accent. Hello, Mr. Chris. I love that. You just covered English, Spanish, French, and British. Today I brought some stories to act out with you. Oh, you're a part of this show. But first, here's something a little silly. You want to see something a little silly? I just found this today. I don't know where it came from. It just popped up. You want to see something twice as silly? Okay, here we go. Twice as silly. Pretty silly. Now you try it. Yeah, go ahead, right there from home. All of you can try this. See, that's great. You don't know if you can do it unless you try. That looks great, kids. Oh, that is awesome, kids. Come on, parents. Show me what you got. Today, we're using all kinds of our imagination to create all kinds of things. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. This is called pantomime. Pantomime, or mime for short, is when you use your imagination to create something, well, that isn't really there. It's just pretend. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Mr. Chris, if you're a mime, why are you talking? Most mimes are silent. They never speak. They wear white makeup on their faces. They look like clowns. And when a mime wears white makeup, they only communicate using their body and that imagination. They do things like, yep, yeah, pulling a rope. Lots of imagination, but I'm a different kind of mime. See, I don't wear that white clown makeup on my face. You want to know a cool secret? If you're a mime and you don't wear the makeup, you're allowed to talk. It's a great deal. So now I can tell you how to do this right from home. Put one flat hand in front of you on an imaginary wall. If you see the wall, we'll see it too. Take your hand away. Can you find the same wall? Make sure your hand's flat. Spread your fingers apart. Put your other hand next to it. Two hands on the same wall. Oh, wait, not a different wall. Same wall. Now you have to look at the back of your hands. So don't look at me, but focus in on your knuckles. Rediscover your cuticles. Check out your wedding ring. There's no rush on the wedding ring. Third and final trick, always keep one hand on the wall at all times. Take one hand away. Can you keep one hand there? And lean back a little bit, lean back a little bit. There you go, and come closer. Oh, hey, if the hand stays there, the wall stays there. The hand that came off goes a little bit higher up here. Take your lower hand off, move that next. Oh, two hands on the wall. Look at one. Follow with your eyes, move it up. Look at your lower hand, move that up. Now we'll climb down the wall together, one hand at a time. Look at your right hand, take it off the wall, move it down. Left hand down, right hand down, left hand up, down. Perfect. Hey, when we started, you saw me doing a little juggling. Tell you what, why don't I teach you how to juggle? I found some juggling books through my library. I'm sure, Jessamine County, Kentucky, you have some juggling books at your library that can get you started. Remember, when you juggle, the most important thing, as in baseball, always keep your eyes open. And on the ball, 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 on the ball. If you have three of them, don't take your eye off the ball. Never take your eye off the, come here. Never take, come here. Don't take your eye off the ball. Sometimes they go this way, or they, this way, or that way, or back and forth, or this way, that way, this. Sometimes they go this way, and that way, back and forth. Sometimes they go around and around and around and up, over there, up. Don't take your eye off the ball, or it might look a little bit different than a minute ago. And when you juggle, don't let distractions bother you. You guys are smart. Use your head. Use your head. Hey, wait, come here, juggling ball. Wah! Off the floor and on my head. That's using my head. This is smart juggling. This is 4 years of liberal arts education right here. The amazing, incredible around the head. I know, we could put one on a string. On a string, maybe you see the imaginary string between those two juggling balls. If you do, your imagination is working. Are you ready for the big finish? Here it comes. It's subtle. Blah. Hey, you can juggle too. It just takes practice. 1, 2. Were you watching? Where did the other juggling ball go? You saw me put it in my pocket, didn't you? Good eye, good eye. Hey, wait a minute. What's this over here? Hey, what do you make of this? What do you make of this? Use your imagination. You can make whatever you want. All right? I will make a baseball bat. It could be. It might be. It is. Can you guess what it is now? Can you guess? Can you guess? Ahoy, matey. I see a telescope. Could be. Here's an easy one. Shout it out if you can guess what it is now. It's a comb. This is a brush. And this is hair that hasn't been cut in 3 months. Hey, can you guess what it is now? A toothbrush. Although, you know what I think, parents? I think we should call them teeth brushes. Why? You're supposed to get them all. Oh, maybe when you're doing your work, you're using a pencil. An artist might use a paintbrush. Yes! Now here's a real hard one. Oh, I might stump even the grown-ups out there. This is tough. No one's going to be able to guess what it... A violin is a good guess. It's a viola. How about this? A flute. Trumpet. Ooh, it could even be a... Yes! Acoustic or electric. Ow! It's an electric guitar! Because of Townsend. Who? Yeah. Pete Townsend. Who? Yeah. Who? Yeah. I'm the oldest one here, aren't I? Oh, wait a minute. Use your imagination. Did you get it? A horse with a horn? The unicorn. But you know what this really is? Oh, I'll show you. This is the other half of this. Ah! Binoculars. What's up, Dad? Do you know what these are called on a boat? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Paddles. Raise your hand if you said paddle. That's right. Or there's another word like paddle. Paddle or what? Like a paddle. Or paddle or another word for paddle or what? That's okay. Oh, but you know when you have 1, 2, 3 juggling pins. All right, let's see if these work. Here we go. Oh, they work. This is great. Oh, this is fun. I like that. Ah! Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa! Hold on. Ah! Here we go. Some fancy juggling under the leg. Woo! Under the other leg. Woo! Behind the back. Behind the other back. I can juggle because I've been practicing. Practice makes better anyway. I do have one question though, kids. How do they stop? I don't know. Ah! Just drop them. That'll work. Oh, I know why I called you here today. I know what I want to ask all of you. Now, this is important. Raise your hand if any of you have ever in your life taken a bath. If you've ever taken a bath in a bathtub, raise your hand. Bath takers, hoping to see most hands. I know many of you are on to showers now, older kids, and parents' showers. Yes, I have a story about a man, a most unusual man, a man who absolutely loves to take a bath. He likes to take a bath so much. Hey, wait a minute. He never wants to get out of the bathtub. This is no ordinary man, oh no. This is a story about the king. The king! The king! Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. And the story is called King Bid Goods in the Bathtub and He Won't Get Out. Now you can help right from home. Tell this story by Don and Audrey Wood with me every time I say King Bid Goods in the bathtub and he won't get out. You say it too. Ready? Let's try it together. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Excellent. Now make sure you take your thumb to point. King Bidgood's in the bathtub. Open hand and he won't get out. One more time. Use the hands. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Excellent. The story about the king. The king. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Who loves to take a bath. Oh, I know. Ahem. Ahem. Yoo-hoo, hello. Oh, shh, I know. I will just I will go in and I will tell him, oh my, help, cried the page. When the sun came up, get the thumbs ready, here we go. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Good. Who knows what to do? Who knows what to do? I know what to do, cried the knight. When the sun came up, watch this, everyone. King, get out of the bathtub. It's time to fence, thrust, parry, touche. Touche is a French word for touche. Come in, cried the king, with a boom, boom, boom. Today we fence in the bathtub. Le, 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 le. On guard! Help, cried the page. When the sun... Oh, grab your fan. It's the sun got hot. The sun is hot. Although you're right, kids. You know, it's not so much the heat. It's the humidity. Say it with me. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Good. Who knows what to do? Who knows what to do? Oh, I know. Hello, cried the queen. Oh, the queen. Hello. You may all practice your royal wave. It's very subtle. It's all in the wrist. Oh, lovely. Oh, future homecoming queens, lovely girls. Oh, king, darling. Oh, get out of the bathtub, dear. Out of the tub, dear. Yes. Now, dear, it's time. Can you guess, children? Thank you. It's time to eat lunch. Let them eat cake. Come in, cried the king, with a yum, yum, yum. Today we lunch in the bathtub. Le, 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 le. Good cake. Help, cried the page. When the sun sank low, it's getting late. Can you say it fast? King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Can you go faster? King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Super duper fast. Go! King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Who knows what to do? I know. I know. I know. I know what to do, said the old Duke. The old Duke, when the sun sank low. King, get out of the bathtub. It's time. Can you guess, children? Shh. To go fishing. Excellent pantomime identification skills, Jessamine County. Time to go fishing. Come in, cried the king, with a... What kind of fish do you guys like? Bass, perch, salmon, tilapia? Mrs. Paul's, Mrs. Paul's, Mrs. Paul's. Today we fish in the bathtub. Le, 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 le. Oh, I think I hooked a Jessamine County Library patron. Help, cried the page. When the night got dark, how loudly can you say? Whoa, loudly? This is a library show. Knock yourself out. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Did you feel a little bit naughty? Who knows what to do? We know what to do, cried everyone in the kingdom. Hey, king! Get out! It's time! It's time? How many of you at home can do this? It's time for the masquerade ball, the costumed dance. Oh, that is excellent, kids! You're all invited. Parents, you start here, you flip it over. Come in, cried the king with a jig, jig, jig. Tonight we dance. Can you guess where the king's gonna dance? In the bathtub! Hop in, everyone, follow me. Here we go. Wash your arms. Now you have to listen carefully. Wash your hair. Oh my goodness, I need a haircut. Wash behind your right ear. Your other right ear. Wash your nose. Your chin. Your cheeks. These cheeks, these up here. Elbows. Knees. And toes. Knees and toes. Knees and toes. Wash your belly button. Belly button. I say belly button. Kids who live in Orange County say navel. One last time, say it with me. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Who knows what to do? Who knows what to do? Who knows what to do? Shh. I know what to do, said the page. Not the page in the book. Not the page that you open and read. Page is also the name of the man who helps the king around the castle. I know what to do, said the page, when the moon shone brightly overhead. The page quietly tiptoed back towards the bathroom, and quietly the page, that's me, opened the bathroom. Can all of you at home help me make a squeaky door sound? Ready? Good. And quietly the page reached down into the bathtub behind the king. And the page, have you figured it out, parents? Pulled the plug. And when the page pulled the plug, guess what? The water in the bathtub went down the drain. Glub, glub, glub. And when the water went down the drain, the king finally got up and out and ran away. Goodbye, king. Thanks for leaving. Oh, wait, king. Get dressed. King Bidgood's in the bathtub, and he did get out. Thanks to all of you, Jessamine County Library patrons, working together. The end. Oh, now remember, you can't have a bath without what? Water. Soap is good too. How about shampoo for your hair? Shampoo, yes? How about conditioner for your hair? Conditioner. The girls say yes, the boys say what? King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. A book written and illustrated by Don and Audrey Wood. I found it through my library. We can check to see if we can find a copy for you in Jessamine County. Check it out. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Hey, here's a question that's important. Raise your hand if any of you ever feel tired. I'll look right towards the parents. Raise your hand if you ever have a tough day. Back to the caregivers. Raise your hand if you ever hear too much noise. Where are my librarians watching? If you're tired, you have a tough day, if you hear too much noise, hang in there. Maybe things aren't as bad as you think. Maybe things aren't as bad as they could be. This next story is an old folk tale from the Ukraine. A Ukrainian folk tale, a story that may not be true, but it teaches a lesson. The moral to the story, if you're tired, too much noise, hang in there. Things aren't so bad after all. We'll get through it. That's right. A story called Too Much Noise, or the Yiddish version, It Could Always Be Worse. Say that with me. It could always be worse. And you guys have a part. You can help tell this story. Too much noise. Take your hands right now over your head like this and move them back and forth as you make the sound of the wind blowing through the trees. Shh. Yes. Second noisy sound. Can anyone snap their fingers? I'm not very good at this, but I'm going to try. If you can snap your fingers, that's right. You are now making the sound of raindrops. If you can't snap, that's okay. Just put your hands out there, smile, and don't look down. Just sell it. Oh, think of a good rain song. Parents, raindrops keep falling on my head. Hey, kids, raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Yes, here we go. Tap your head now. Tap your head gently. Tap. Rain's good. Come down a little bit louder now. Oh, tap your shoulders a little bit louder now. Oh, yeah. Oh, a little bit louder now. Oh, yeah. A little bit softer now. 3 knocking noises you make go. Try that. Good. Put all the sounds together. The wind blew. Shh. When the rain comes, you run and hide your head. The Beatles. Check with your grandparents. Okay, a little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. Oh, a little bit louder now. Oh, yeah. A little bit softer now. And 3 knocks. We are ready to tell a story called Too Much Noise, or It Could Always Be Worse. Once there was a very tired farmer. Excuse me, hello, how are you? I'm very tired. I'm a farmer. I wake up early. I stay up late. I need to sleep. Good night, good night, good night. Quietly the farmer lay down in the bed to sleep. Wait a minute. Kids, raise your hand if you think the farmer did not fall asleep. You're right. You know why he did not sleep. You know why. When his tired head hit the pillow outside the window, farmer heard the sound. You ready? Here we go. Of the wind blowing through the trees. Yes, that's good. And the raindrops. Oh, here they come gently at first. That's not so bad. A little bit louder. A little bit louder now. Oh, can you feel it? Here we go. Oh, a little bit louder now. Hey, hey. I just love that. Thanks. 3 knocks. Excuse me, wait a minute, said the farmer. There's too much noise. How can I sleep with the wind and the rain and the knocking and... I need help. I know. I'll see the wise man. The wise man in the village will tell me what to do. Now, all of you at home can play the wise man part. Ready? Fold your arms. Quick, look wise. Quick, check your beard. Consult the wise beard. Hello, wise man. Help me, please, said the farmer. There's too much noise. I try to sleep. I hear wind and rain and knocking and... What could be worse? And the wise man, that's you, tells the farmer to bring the rooster inside the house. Excuse me, did you say bring my rooster inside my house? I never heard of a rooster in a house, but you are the wise man. You know what to do. So I will go home and... Hello, rooster, come here. Come on, into my house. Come on. Come here. All right, the rooster's in my living room. Never heard of a rooster in a living room. Good night, good night, good night. Again, quietly the farmer lay down. But again, outside. Oh, that's right, the wind blew. Who was there? Who was there with me? And the rain. Raindrops gently falling. Not so, a little bit louder now. Oh, a little bit louder now. I just love that. Thank you, it's for me. 3 knocks. But guess what else the farmer heard? You can do this at home. The sound of the rooster. There's too much noise. I need to see the wise man. Oh, that's your part, looking wise. Consulting the beard. Big beard, huh? It's growing. How long is your beard? Oh, it's like a Santa Claus beard. It's like a wizard beard. No, ZZ Top. ZZ Top beard. Big beard. Wise man tells the farmer to bring the sheep in the house. Wait a minute. The sheep? You said bring the rooster. Now the sheep? But the wise man did not stop with a rooster and a sheep. He said, a cow. A cow? You want me to bring my cow in the house? I never heard of a cow in the house, but you are wise. You know what to do. So the farmer went home. Hello, sheep. Come on, into my house. The sheep comes in. The rooster's here. Come on, cow. Come here, cow. Oh. Come here, cow. The cow and the sheep and the rooster in my living room. Good night, good night, good night. And what do you think happened when the farmer lay down? You know the wind blew. Show me the rain. Shower. Hey. Hey, yeah. You know you make me wanna Shout. We'll get you to a wedding. Oh, 3 knocks. Good. Again, the rooster crowed. But now, let me hear you make the sheep sound. And how about my favorite, the cow? You're wonderful, Jessamine Cowley, but there's too much noise. What could be worse? Who should I see for help? You, the wise man. That's right, kids. Quick, look wise. Quick, kids, you haven't shaved yet. Big beard. Do you know what the wise man is going to tell the farmer to do now? You're going to tell the farmer to take the animals out. Take the animals out? But wise man, you said bring them in. I just brought them in and out. You're wise. I am confused. All right, here we go, rooster. Back outside we go. Ah, come here. Oh, come on, sheep. Outside, the sheep, the rooster. Come on, cow. Back up. Ah, come on, cow. Come on, cow. The cow and the sheep and the rooster, they're back in the barn. I'm back in my house, and all of you can see that we are right back where we started. Maybe not. Maybe this tired farmer will learn the lesson, the moral to the story. You can clap 3 times at home. Say goodnight with me. Ready? Good night, good night, good night. Yes. And just as we began long ago, I am so tired, the farmer lay down to try and sleep. But you know outside, that's right, nothing had changed outside. Shh. Things were still the same outside. That's right. One last time. Hey. Good. Now in Spanish. Hey. And 3 knocks. Listen, said the farmer. Kids, I still hear wind and rain. I still hear knocking. Hey. It's out there. But look in my house, look here. Now inside it seems so quiet. Without my wonderful animals inside making all that other racket, the noise out there doesn't seem so noisy. That's not as noisy as it could be. Not as bad as I thought. Hey, I think I'm going to be okay now. Hang in there on the tough days. After all, it could always be worse. The end. You guys were great. Give yourselves a round of applause. Big round of applause. Clap in a circle is round. It's a round of applause. You got that down. That's right. How about a square? Square of applause. Show me a square of applause. Can you make a square of applause? Triangle of applause. And just for fun, you math-savvy older kids, trapezoid of applause. Go ahead. Trapezoid of applause. Knock yourself out. I don't know what that is either. Hey, I do know this. My copy of Too Much Noise. There it is. It's a very old copy. It's kind of falling apart now because this was my book since kindergarten. That's right. I first got this book when I was in kindergarten, which means that this book is now over 100 years old. It's one of my favorite books. The book that taught me how to read. Too Much Noise. It could always be worse. Check it out through the library. Check it out. I have just enough time for one last short story. It's a fun story. It's about a bus driver and a pigeon. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? Hey, how you doing? How's it going over there? You good? Okay, good. Hey, nice to see you. Yeah? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, Jessamine County, how you doing? I am the bus driver. They call me the bus driver because, hey, I drive the bus. Now, I can't drive my school bus to school right now. That's why we have to use our imaginations. Here's my school bus right here. Can you tell me what color my school bus is? Of course, it's yellow. Or as my 2-year-old nephew would say, lello. Now, would you do me, the bus driver, a favor? Would you keep your eye on my school bus just for a minute? I'll be right back, okay? I have to go help my kids with their work, okay? You got some math to do? I'll help you with their math. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, thanks so much. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot the most important thing. while you're watching my school bus, if a pigeon, that's right, a pigeon, if a pigeon comes here, and if that pigeon asks you if he can drive my bus, just say no. Okay? I know when mom asks you to do something, you say yes. When your dad asks you to do something, you say yes. Grandma, grandpa, all right, I'll do it, yes, yes. If your teacher or your librarian asks you to do something, you say yes. But if that pigeon comes in, and if that pigeon asks you if he can drive my bus, just say no. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm coming. We'll do your math. Calculus? What's calculus? Windshield wiper on the bus? Would your mom let me drive the bus? Would your dad let me? Aunt Harriet's let me? Do you have an Aunt Harriet? Didn't think so. Let's play a game. It's called Drive the Bus. I'll go first. Please, can I drive the bus? I will drive the bus! I want to drive the bus! I will 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 drive the bus! Fine. If you don't want me to drive the bus, I won't drive the bus. Hey! Can I drive a truck? Hey! I just saw a pigeon. Was the pigeon in here? Did the pigeon ask you if he could drive the bus? What did you say? You said no, didn't you? Thank you so much, boys and girls, for helping me, the bus driver. I really appreciate it. Remember, never ever let the pigeon drive the bus. Hey, pigeon, that's my garden. Get out of my garden. Go, go, go. Oh, I love that story about the pigeon. Mo Willems wrote that book. Raise your hand at home if you know that story. Do you know the pigeon stories by Mo Willems? You can find them through your library and check them out. Well, check this out. We have to wrap up. So real quickly here, I wanted to show you one last thing with the 3 juggling balls. I have 1. I have 2. I know I have 3. Juggling. Hey, wait a minute. One of these is not like the other 2. Oh, I know, Jessamine County. I know what I could try to do before I leave. I could try to catch a bite before I go. I could try to take a bite out of one of these while I juggle the other 2. Which one? The apple, good choice. Oh, wait a minute. That apple has a really big stem on it. Hold on a second. I just want to take a moment to take the stem off, and you can help. Let's all go back to the 3rd grade cafeteria together, shall we? A, B, C, D. D! Ooh! Diane. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Take a bite of the red apple while I juggle the other 2. Okay, here we go. while I juggle, take a bite. The apple. This is hard, but I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. That's right. If at first you don't succeed, let's see. Try. Try again. Sorry. This is good. It's a really tart apple. Sorry. Never talk with your mouth. Oh, don't do that. Okay? That was yummy. But very tart. My name is Chris Fascione, and I want to thank all the librarians there at the Jessamine County Public Library. Thank you, Kentucky, for having me, Chris Fascione. Thanks to my friend Kate Irwin for hiring me. And listen, make sure you keep reading, keep washing your hands, and keep working on this, will you? You guys are great. Thanks, everyone. Go ahead and say goodbye, Mr. Chris. Now say it en español. Adios, Senor Chris. Now say it en français. Au revoir, Monsieur Chris. Now say it with that British accent. Cheerio, Mr. Chris. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much. See ya.